Corruption posts another reacting video, yes! Yeah, I'm very sorry guys. I know it's been like over a month since the last reacting video. It may have something to do with the fact I was trapped inside of a giant castle. Anyway, we are finally going to react again. And whilst we react, I'm going to sit inside of my iron farm because you can never have too much iron. Alright, let me sit in the box and let's get reacting.
Hey guys, Corruption here. Welcome to episode 12 of my Minecraft Survival Let's Play. So if you haven't watched last episode, I'd highly encourage you to watch.
Oh yeah, last episode is when I built my statue, wasn't it?
But if you haven't watched last
That was the last
episode,
one I reacted to.
you know that I built this. Look how cool that looks. I still can't get over how cool that looks.
It's pretty cool.
But in this episode, I want to do a Noshi monument and loot those 3 treasure.
And by the way guys,
in the last episode.
yeah,
So
I know what
first
this
thing I'm gonna
episode
do
is.
Grab some copper.
It's
and
probably
get some
my,
feathers, and I'm gonna
probably my worst
6
episode.
brushes.
But somehow it has like more
So I'm now
views
gonna
than my
fly to
last
the
3
first
episodes
railroad,
combined,
I'll
which
see
is
you on
really
there.
annoying.
Here I am at the
But it
first
is what it
railroad,
is.
and here is our
Yeah,
first piece
so
of suspicious
this is the
gravel.
episode
We
where I'm
get
like,
piece of yellow dye.
yellow dye,
Here's another piece of
green
suspicious
sand,
gravel.
you'll see.
And we get a
It's
brick.
very, very
Here's our
bad.
third piece of suspicious gravel, and we get seeds. Here are 2 more pieces, a red candle, and the razor armor trim. Here is another bit, and it's a block of clay. These
Yeah.
drops are very random.
Yeah, they
and
are
from this
pretty
one
random.
we get a pottery shard, the danger pottery shard to be exact. And from this one we get another red candle.
Yeah,
I just
it's
thought
literally just
something.
4 minutes
Why
of
don't
this
wooden
guy's just
mansions have
mealing
candles in?
trail.
That'd just be such a cool addition to Wood Mansions. And from
Oh
this
my
one we
God.
get a wooden hoe. And from this one we get another pottery shard. It's the burn pottery shard. And this time we get a green candle. From this one we get orange dye. And from this one we get another brick. And from this one we get beetle seeds.
I'm very sorry
Get an
guys.
emerald. And this one we get a brown candle. And this one we
Why
get
did
a
I
dead
do
bush.
this?
And from this
Like
one
why
it's
did I say
another armor
every
trim,
single
a shaper
drop?
armor trim. And from this
Oh
one
my
it's another
God.
brown candle. Is that a block of coal? I didn't realise blocks of coal spawn there. Guess you learn something new every day. And
I actually
from this
forgot about
one
that,
we
to be
get blue stained glass. And from this one another candle. Some more coal. From this one we get
Oh my god.
post armor trim. And from this one another candle.
Yep.
From this one we get another
We get
wooden
it.
hoe.
We
From this one we get another brick. From
Why
this
did,
one
like,
it looks like a piece of stained
why
glass.
would I do
And
this?
another pottery shard. That one another emerald. From this one is another block of clay. Some
Why,
blue
why?
dye.
I
Here's
just
another
show
pottery
you why.
shard. Heartbreak one. Here's another pottery shard. It is the sheath pottery shard. This one I get a purple candle. And I think that was the last suspicious gravel. But look how big these trail ruins are.
Yeah,
Do a
pretty
quick
big to
run
be
through
fair.
and
And
I'll
also
show
it's
you
a really
how big
good
they
source
are.
of getting like bricks. The brick blocks.
Yeah, they're quite big. And I've got to do that another 2 more times. But
Great.
after all of that, this is the loot that I
Yeah, I
get.
should have just
The
showed that
drops that you
clip
get
instead
are
of
so weird,
the
like
individual
a dead bush,
stuff.
a wooden hoe, seeds, so random. But anyway, let's fly to the next one. And here is the next one, right next to the village. Straight away there's already a piece of suspicious gravel with a green candle. And there's another one with orange dye. And there's 2 more right here as well. Another piece of orange dye. And another
Why
piece of
would I
orange
do
dye. And this
this?
time we get another armor trim.
We
Another
don't
razor
care
one.
about
This
every
time
single
pottery
thing.
shard, another sheath one. Another piece of stained glass.
Another piece of stained
pottery
glass,
shard,
another candle,
heartbreak
another
one, another
whatever.
pottery shard. This time it's a how pottery shard. Piece of
The
blue
how?
dye.
You mean
Why so
the
many campfires
the
here?
how?
What's going on?
I guess
Piece
that
of
is how
yellow
you
dye.
pronounce it.
And another wooden hoe. Another piece of stained glass. Another piece of yellow dye. Another
Trying to
candle.
find every
another
way
piece of stained
possible to
glass,
diss myself.
Another armor trim. This time it's the Wayfinder one. I think I have every armor trim you can find in treasure rooms now, which is quite cool. Piece of orange dye. Piece of yellow dye.
I should do
another
something with the
pottery
armor
shard.
trims, like
This
make
time
like
it's the
a
friend pottery
collection of
shard.
them all or
Piece of
something. I
white
don't
dye.
really have
Sycamore.
anything like that.
Another piece of yellow dye. Another pottery shard. Another Wayfinder armor trim. Another piece of yellow dye.
That'd be a
another
pretty
piece of
cool idea
stained
actually.
glass.
Just something just came to
This
mind.
time it's the heart pottery shard. Some more seeds. Another piece of stained glass. A lead. And there goes my brush. Luckily I have
There
another
goes
5
your
more.
brush.
Piece of
How
yellow
many
dye,
brushes does I
golden
craft for this?
nugget, another golden nugget, another armor trim, a brick, another armor trim, another stained glass.
I mean, you can get the
another armor
CDs,
trim.
can't you? Like,
Finally,
oh yeah,
the relic music disc.
spoke it into
Complete with
existence.
seeds, hanging
The
sun.
relic
Should
music
look
disc.
quite cool. Another piece of stained glass, another piece of stained glass, and a candle, and another Wayfinder armor trim. And now I'm gonna fly to the final one. And here we are.
Get it over
at
with,
the third
corruption.
trail
Just get it
route.
over
Straight
with.
away, there's 2
Oh,
pieces
here we go
of
again.
shovel. First one is a wooden hoe. Second one
Oh,
has
great.
light blue dye. There's another bit right here, more light blue dye, and there's another piece right here with another hanging sign. I have
Wow.
to say, hanging signs are so
That's
cool.
at 800
Keep
subs.
hanging them anyway. Here's another armor trim.
Wow.
It's another razor one. We now
Is
have
that it?
5 of them. It's
800, eh?
another hanging sign. See that you can even hang from
And
the
also
roof.
leave a
Another
light.
dead bush.
Oh, that's
Another
pretty
pottery
funny.
shard. Another candle, more light blue dye, another pottery shard, another pottery shard, more stained glass,
Yep,
another
yep.
candle, more seeds,
Oh
more
my
dye,
God.
more stained glass, another pottery shard, orange dye, another relic disc, another armor trim, more
Oh
orange
my
dye,
God.
another armor trim, another pottery shard, more blue dye, another pottery shard, another candle, more stained glass, more white dye,
Do I just
another
skip it?
candle, a plant pot, another candle,
Do I
another
just-
candle, a dead bush,
Mm.
another candle, some more seeds, another candle,
You know what?
piece of white dye, another piece of looted. That took a while.
I just had to
3
skip it, guys. I
terrariums. This
couldn't.
is all the loot that I got. So
I
now I'm
just
gonna head back
couldn't.
to my base.
There you
Sort
go.
everything
We've
out.
looted
There we
that-
go.
that
Everything
trail
is
room.
now all sorted
We
out.
got all that loot.
I've even made a chest for
That's what I should have done in the
campfire
first
and a
place.
chest
I
for, like, bricks,
cannot
pots, and pottery
watch
shards.
that.
The next thing I want to do is I'm going to enchant this trident and see if I can get Riptide. Because I did grind some zombies
yeah.
at zombie spawner and I got a lot of
This
XP.
is where we get our
But I'm
Riptide
paying
trident.
for- And I think I'll do some more AFKing at a zombie spawner to get enough XP to do it again.
Oh dear. Okay.
You know what, I think I'll settle with Painting 5.
And Painting 5 is pretty good, I guess.
Quick mending book. Write 2 Unbreaking 2 books. Combine the unbreaking, put unbreaking and mending together. Put it on my trident. I do have a Riptide 2 book in my chest, so I think I'll have to settle Riptide
Oh.
2 for now. And now I'm
I
going
thought I
to
just
grab
got
3
Riptide
water breathing
for free
potions,
from
piece of redstone,
So-
and I can get
yeah,
3
so many
water
things you
breathing
forget.
potions for 8 minutes. There
I
you
just
go.
thought I
So
got
also grab a
Riptide free
bucket,
off the
get some
charting
milk,
table.
And then let's go.
But apparently I got it from books.
Oh yeah, Riptide is so good. Oh, it's just stop playing. Anyway, Riptide is going to be very useful because I'm now going to go to the Ocean Monument, which is this way. Here
Oh.
we are. It's also
Oh, that's the Ocean Monument I completely destroyed
in
in
Elder
the
Guardian.
last couple of episodes when I was
Defeated.
building
I
the
should also put my chest
aquarium.
And there we go. We have a
literally
sponge.
just wanted
Aha,
to have
silver
like a,
Elder Guardian through the wall. Defeated. These
of a
things are too
conduit,
easy.
just
But don't worry,
lined it all
guys. I have a big plan for next episode, which will definitely pop a few totems. Aha! We've found a
Fighting the
sponge room,
withers.
which I can't mine until I've defeated this Elder Guardian. I think there's 3 in each Ocean Monument, so I think there's one more somewhere. And yeah, Riptide is very, very useful. And here
Indeed
he
is.
is, the last Elder Guardian. There we go, let's drink our milk, have another water breathing potion, and steal the gold. You know what, might as well take some of these blocks as well. And here's that sponge room. We now have 31 sponges. I don't know what I'll use them for, but I have a few ideas, but like,
Yeah.
that's later on in the series. See if there's
I
any more
don't
sponge
really
rooms.
think I've used
There is.
sponges, to
We
be
now
honest.
have
No, I
over a
haven't, have I?
stack of sponges.
Well,
I think that's the
I
whole
will
Ocean Monument
soon.
explored, so let's go back to our base. Doesn't my statue look very
I'm
cool
gonna be
for over here,
joining
though?
an Ocean
I'm gonna name a
Monument.
chest Ocean Drops, so I can put all my prismarine blocks in there. And the sponges, because why not? And there's a few more things I want to do. First thing, I want to go back to the desert that we found last episode, and I want to loot the rest of it. And here we are, back at the desert. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in all of the desert pyramids that we found, and
Oh, yeah,
just, like,
'cause
brush out the room to see
Got
what we
the
can
extra
find.
rooms.
This is our first piece, got another pottery shard, the minor pottery shard.
Oh my god, there's no way
bit
we're gonna
here,
have to
another
put through this.
pottery
No.
shard, and a
Not more
diamond.
pottery shards and stuff.
Another pottery shard.
No.
This time it's the archer
I thought the trail
2
rooms
bits
was
here,
the end of
got a block
this.
of TNT, and
Oh my
another
god, it's the
emerald,
entire
another emerald,
episode.
piece of gunpowder. That's it for the first desert
How did this
temple.
get, like,
Here's the
nearly
second desert
500
temple,
views?
Another emerald, another pottery shard, another
Jesus.
pottery shard. This time it's the skull pottery shard, another pottery shard, another
Oh
diamond, and another emerald, another shard. That's it for the second desert temple. And also these desert wells do have suspicious sand.
Okay,
at the
we
bottom.
get it, we get it.
More stuff like
It's enough
sticks and more
suspiciousness.
pottery shards,
We get
like
it.
the arms up pottery shard. And here is the third pyramid. Another emerald,
Oh
another
my
pottery
god.
shard, another block of TNT, another
You're not
pottery
gonna make me
shard.
skip,
This
are
time
you?
it's the prize pottery shard.
You're not gonna make me
another
skip it,
emerald,
are you?
And that's it for the third pyramid.
Okay, I think we're
There's
good.
a well right
No,
here.
don't-
More
let's just-
suspicious sand.
we're
Don't
done
think I want
with
suspicious
brushes.
steel. And another stick. Let's
Do
see what
something
else
else,
this desert
corruption.
has. Another well,
Please,
and
oh
another
no.
stick, and a brick. Aha, there's another desert
Oh
pyramid.
no,
Let's
no.
see the suspicious sand first.
No.
More iron, more gunpowder in the saddle, and some
I
gold,
just-
and some bones.
I have to
Not that
skip.
good, to be honest with you. Here's
The
another
br-
well,
oh my
and
god.
another pottery shard. This time it's a brewer pottery shard, and another pottery shard. I have to
I
say
wanna
this
see the
desert
part
is
where I build my
absolutely
wall.
massive, but it's just way too far away to do anything with. Here's another well,
Oh my
with
god.
another pottery shard, and
Why
another
am I
pottery
looting
shard.
wells?
And here is another desert temple.
Not
a
another
pottery shard,
desert-
an emerald, another pottery shard, another
Oh
pottery
my
shard,
god.
another pottery shard, and another pottery shard. And guess what? Another pottery shard. And now let's see what's down here.
Even
2
even
diamond
he's starting to
trims,
understand.
some iron and some
There's a
gunpowder,
bit too
some
many pottery
emeralds,
shards.
golden apple and some gunpowder. 2 more dune armor.
I guess
and some
they
more
were actually called
gunpowder,
pottery
and iron
shards
armor.
back then,
I think
but
that's enough
updated,
desert
they're called
exploring for one
shards
day.
now.
Let's go back to the base. So then I can build walls around it to make it look even cooler. Here we are
Indeed.
back in my base, and I want to quickly sort out all my stuff. There we go, everything's been sorted out. And now I want to build a wall all the way around my base. So I'm going to get some wood and cobblestone, and I'll think of a cool design, and I'll come back when I thought of it. Okay, so this is the design I
Yep.
came up with.
That
and I'm
is
gonna
the
copy that
design.
all the way along. So enjoy the time lapse.
Oh damn. This is why I need replay mod, but because I play Bedrock Edition, you can't get that. Hopefully I'll get Java soon. But wow. This was the creation. We can't really see what's going on, but I mean, yeah.
And boom. The wall is
Mm.
complete. What do you guys think of it? And the next thing I want to do is quickly
I think
make
it's pretty
a
cool.
little chicken coop right here. So I'm going to grab
Yeah,
some
this
wood,
is
some
when I
iron,
built the chicken
craft some
coop, was it?
chests, and craft 4 hoppers. And the reason I need hoppers is because I want to place hoppers right here into a chest. The chickens will go here, so when the eggs drop, they go straight into the chest. Okay, so this is the design I came up with. So at the back, there's this little walkway. I'll push
Yep,
the chickens
that
in
is
here,
the design.
and they're their eggs. The eggs will come into this chest. So, there's only one last thing to do. And that's to get the chickens in there.
Oh yeah, they're in the
So let me
barn.
grab some seeds and let me get them out of here. And now I've got to push all these dudes into there. This chicken just doesn't want to go in, so bye bye. But anyway, all the
Yeah,
other
fair enough.
chickens are in here now. And if you want a bit of extra food, just do that, and then we can breed them to get more. And in this chest, as you can see, you've got eggs, and then also the chicken that I killed is in there as well. Now I'm just going to make a quick pile of barrels right here to put the seeds in. There we go, and I can put the seeds right there. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode.
I mean,
If you did,
it wasn't.
please give it a
I
like
enjoyed the
and
last
subscribe.
10
I'll
seconds,
see you
not
in
even
the
10
next
seconds,
episode,
last
but
minute,
yeah,
say,
we'll
without all the pottery shards. The sound of iron golems, say. Alright, let's get out, let's go back to base real quick. And yeah, just have a look at our base now. We can also just stare at the wall and just think about how cool it looks. Anyway, I think that is when I'm going to end today's reaction video. All of those pottery shards and stuff that I had to skip it, guys. I'm very sorry, but I mean, I'm thinking you guys understand. I'll see you guys next Wednesday when I will react to episode 13. I don't think I'm going to be trapped inside of another castle, hopefully not at least. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week in episode 13.